Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October, and things are looking very good right now. We knew they were going to look good with how good our team is this year, but it took us a little bit to get things going, but now things are going. We're 22-15, 2 games back in the division, and if all goes right in the episode today, we should be up to first place in the division. I probably am going to keep this episode a little bit on the shorter side just because I'm getting a bit of a late start on it. Kind of want to make sure it gets up when I want it to get up. But there is one thing that I do want to bring up before we start playing today, and I made a lineup change. If you look at our stats here and go all the way to the splits, average versus righties and lefties and all that sort of stuff, AJ Pollock is really struggling against right-handed pitching. Honestly, though, if you look up and down our lineup, as a whole, we are hitting right-handed pitching amazingly. Is amazingly even a word? I don't even know. But Pollock is the only one not hitting over 250 against right-handed pitching, and the guy that I would be looking to add into the starting lineup against righties is hitting 325 against righties. But because he's playing so well against righties, we got to make him just an everyday starter now. So the adjustment I made versus righties is I brought Sano in. He's now going to be at DH so that we can leave Gavin Sheets at first base. Not like he's having an amazing year, but he is still hitting righties better than Pollock. He is actually getting on base a decent amount, and he's having a much better season than last year overall. So we want to keep him in the lineup, so that means Eloy has to move to the outfield, so he's going to be back in left field. Vaughn is going to have to move to right. And then, yeah, this is where I'm fitting in Sano into the lineup. He's going to bat fifth right behind Eloy. And man, just take a second here to appreciate this lineup screen. Look at all the fire icons that we're seeing here. The only ones that don't have it are Luis Robert, who probably only doesn't have it because he had the snowflake icon because he was cold, but then he had that huge grand slam against the Angels in that one game, and you can already see his batting average is starting to climb finally. I think he was batting like 208 or something like that going into that at bat. Now it's up to 242. And then Sheets doesn't have one, but I don't know, that doesn't really concern me too much for some reason. But yeah, we're just having another great year at the plate from so many of our guys. Grandal, I think at 14 is leading the team in homers. Yeah, so Grandal is leading the team, and he's regressing in everything except that power because he's hitting so many home runs. But seeing this regression hitting him, this is starting to make me feel better about kind of considering it his last year with our team once it's all said and done. I think he's still going to contribute because he obviously is already, but by the end of the year, everything else maybe besides the power is going to take enough of a hit that I think we'll be ready to move on from him and his salary, especially because, again, Zach Collins is having an amazing year being the backup. He's only played 9 games so far, but in those 9 games, he's 7 for 24. But the big one is he also has 7 walks, so that on-base percentage is up over 450. We're still waiting for the seasons of Kopech and Dylan Cease to turn around, and it's taking a little bit longer than I'd like. I've even considered moving Kopech to a long relief role and bringing in either Lopez or Luzardo, because both of them are having another amazing year as the long reliever. So I'm kind of thinking maybe even if by the end of this episode we don't see Kopech turning it around a bit, I might just swap things out. Maybe give either Luzardo or Lopez a shot in the rotation for a little bit, see if they can hold it down, and maybe Kopech can fix things out of the bullpen. But let's go ahead and get into this first game here. We should be able to just coast to a win. Looks like we only need to pick up 1 out to get out of this little jam in the bottom of the 8th here, and then just shut them down in the bottom of the 9th. All right, they got Kepler up. We got Taylor Rogers, looks like fresh into the game, so probably the move I would have made anyway. Bring in the lefty to face Kepler. Okay, he's just not swinging the bat. He doesn't want to swing. I'll give him some strikes here. There you go. Do I dare get him to try and chase, or I'm just going to challenge him again. All right, fouled it off. Now I'm going to try and get him to chase. And he won't chase, dude. I knew he wouldn't. You can just tell that it's one of those at-bats where they're just in take mode. They're not going to swing at anything out of the zone. And there, let's not do this today. Perfect release, and it ends up out of the zone still. There we go, grounder to short. TA, let's get it there. We'll take it. I don't know why he felt the need to jump throw, but we'll take it. So I never looked at what was going on in this game, but Eloy has had the big hit. Looks like he hit a 3-run shot. Sheets also drove in a run. Lauri's 2 for 3. Oh, and it was a Kopech start. I didn't even notice that. He pitched literally right up until we came into the game and pitched a pretty good game. And that brought his ERA down by like almost a full run. Turner against the lefty, that is easy. Can't hang a pitch like that to Turner. All right, we're gonna get Turner on the move here. I feel like this is a breaking ball situation. It was, and what kind of jump did Turner have? Wait, he's still safe? Hang on a second. What just happened? Because he got like the worst jump you could probably get with his ratings. The throw beat him by a mile. Where did the guy tag? It looked like he tagged the other side of the base. I mean, he's got the ball right now, and Turner's still like 2 body lengths away. He did. I think he just completely whiffed the tag because of the type of slide I made. That's crazy. I honestly don't know if I've seen that. Oh, and then he throws a perfect fastball. Yeah, and they're going to put Luis Robert on. Don't blame him there, but who do we have up next? Is it Eloy? You don't get a break at any point in this lineup. Oh, and I don't even think he blew that past me. I just think I whiffed on the PCI. Alright, well, couldn't add any insurance, but 2 runs should be plenty of a lead for Hendricks. Let's get him in here. Let's get him another save. 8 for 9 in save opportunities so far this year, under 2 ERA, 14 strikeouts, only 1 walk. And they don't even want to swing when it's right down the middle. There we go. Early on the fastball, so you know we had to drop that in there. Now he's had 15 strikeouts to 1 walk. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good 0-2 curve. We'll just have to get him on the slider on the next pitch. Slider, made contact, but whatever. That'll be out number 3. Hendricks locks down another save. We keep our momentum going, and I think, if I remember right how last episode ended, we should be heading into a series with Kansas City, and Kansas City is leading the division, so that'll be our opportunity. So just 1 fireball for that. I guess our momentum wasn't too high heading into that game, so might see a loss or 2 here, but I don't want to see any losses against KC. I'd like to play this game, or not, okay. Hey, that's fine though, we took 2 of 3 from the division leader, and now we got a Luis Robert player lock. Okay, this is big. So he's still looking about the same as when we checked in on him before we played that last game, but this will be a good chance to really boost his play for the rest of the year. What are we looking like in the division? We've overtaken the Royals. Now it's just the Guardians are playing pretty well, and they took the lead. Man, and look at Sano. I think he's hit 2 homers just since I put him in as an everyday starter. The average has even gone up a little bit. All right, man, I really hope we're facing a lefty today, because Luis Robert against lefties, oh, it's Stroman. It's kind of crazy, though, that both of our player locks so far have come against the Cubs.
Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. Luis Robert honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just wasn't good enough, man. So I'm going to be honest and say I'm a little jealous of him. But, you know, he's a star for a reason. He's got a ton of talent, and the fans come out to see him, souvenir or not. And here's hoping he puts on a show for him in this one with his free giveaway.
All right, here we go at bat number 1 with a runner on. Good RBI spot. That's going to drive in a run. There we go. Perfect piece of hitting right there. A little bit better of a PCI, and I probably could have hit that at least to the gap, but we will take it. If I remember right, didn't I hit like 2 home runs in Luis Roberts' player lock last season? Didn't I get him a 3+? Grandal, what are you doing? What was that? 0-2 count, he lays down a bunt with 2 on? What's the AI thinking? Alright, at bat number 2, we've still got our 1-run lead. Oh, TA's going. I'll let him... Okay, well, maybe I should have swung. Fouled it off, protect him a little bit. Ah, how did I miss that? I was sitting off speed. I was expecting him to put it out of the zone or something. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think I would have had a shot at that. Man, I got excited when I saw that. I don't know if I've robbed a home run on a player lock before. That would have been fun. All right, we took the lead back, but we're still fielding. I need another at-bat to redeem myself after that last one. What? Huh? What was that? What is happening this game? You got Grandal trying to lay down a bunt on an 0-2 count with 2 outs and 2 on. And then TA just like forgets to try and catch the pop fly. What, is he thinking that's my ball somehow? I mean, at least that didn't lead to another run. But what do we got here? Is that going to tail enough? Oh, it is perfect. Ah, it hopped over the wall though. That with the dive, if that didn't get over the wall, that might have been an RBI triple, but we'll take it anyway. And Eloy, is he going to beat it out? Probably not. Man, should be 3-1 if our walls were a little bit higher. All right, well, we should already have an upgrade locked up here. 2 for 3 with a single, or with a double, I mean also a single. Ah, I still can't hit the sliders when they keep it up in the zone, or at least belt high. All right, we won the game though. 2 for 4 RBI and a double. I think we'll have secured an upgrade there. We got a 3? Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, well, now it's only saying 2. Okay, well, this game does that for some reason this year. It'll credit you for 1 less than it shows you, whether it's momentum or, I guess, player boosts. But we're still winning games here. We got to beat Cleveland. Let's beat them one more time. There we go. That's a big sweep, and we have a Yermin call-up opportunity. Oh no. See, that's the problem, and this is why I didn't really want to see this here, is because I don't want to actively deny Yermin a call-up. He's playing really well in AAA though, but like, we just don't have a spot for him. Where's he gonna play? Who are we gonna send down? As much as I would absolutely love to bring Yermin up to the major leagues, I just don't think it makes sense with where our team's at right now. I really hate to say it, but I gotta do it. I gotta decline the Yermin Mercedes call up. This hurts. This really hurts to do. All right, well, now we got to win to keep our streak alive and bring our momentum back up, because we are like at 0. And we're going to be up 3 in the bottom of the 7th with bases loaded for Texas. So as long as we can get 1 out, then we just have a 3-run lead for the rest of the game. And we're just on a roll, dude. 31-16 now. We went from starting 4-12 or something like that, 4-11, to now 31-16. What would that make us? 27-5 since we started 4-11. That's crazy. All right, well, I said I was going to keep this one short, but I think we can get this game in pretty easily here, especially if we can hold the lead. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's try and pick up 1 more win in this episode to keep our streak going. All right, well, with a game that's this high scoring, before we do anything else, we have to look at what's going on. 9 runs in 6 or 7 innings, but we got all 9 before the 6th ended. Everyone's got a hit today. Moncada is 3 for 3 with 6 runs driven in out of the 9-hole. He has to be the best 9-hole hitter in baseball right now. I mean, who else is batting 9th with a 350 average? He's got a homer. Sano's also got one. Moncada's also got a double. It was a Kopech game, and he's given up all the runs, so that's not good. And I would imagine, actually, no, never mind. If Graveman's in the game right now and Crochet was in the game, then all these runners on base are Crochet's responsibility, which if he's got a 0 ERA on the season, we definitely don't want to let anyone score. Don't want to mess that up. Dude, I'm loving how this team is playing at the plate so far this year. We just need Kopech and Cease to turn things around. And I want a chance to pitch with Severino. We signed him. He's having a good year. And I haven't seen him in the game ever. I haven't gotten to use him. Let's not go down 2-0 with the bases loaded here, because I don't want to just give him meatballs. There we go. Thanks for taking that one. Thanks for swinging at that one. 2-2. Let's try and get him to chase a bit here. Or we'll just keep it in the zone and he won't hit it anyway. All right. Out of the jam, we should be able to coast to the end of this one. Let's see if we can... Oh, he's a triple away from the cycle also. I didn't even notice that. This field's got some weird angles. He could do it here. I mean, he's worse against lefties, but still has a shot. If I would have went with that pitch, that actually would have been perfect. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it bounces over. I don't think that would have had a chance anyway. Leary. That's not hit well enough. That would have been nice. That would have been nice if that got down. Okay. Thanks for not swinging at that hanger. It's like giving up a home run opportunity. Hey, you want to hit a home run? Oh, no thanks. I'll strike out. That's what he said. There we go, Moncada. Fielding his position too, 4 for 4, and he's still going to play his position. Look at him. There we go. Circle change gets him. That is hit harder than I feel like it looks. Yeah, that's what Moncada needed to get the triple. That's going to be a triple for Luis Robert. That was actually close, so Moncada might not have even had that one if he got that same kind of hit. When you hit it to like the opposite field gap or opposite field down the line, there's just something so satisfying. And what are we doing? Does this guy know how to play third? I wouldn't have even made that fielding mistake playing third base in 8th grade. You look him back. You don't try and run and tag him back when he's clearly gonna make it back. Oh. You can't tell me that's not gonna go. That's Miguel Sano with 99 power. Perfect shot. That's nice. I think that's the first one I've hit with Sano. Grandal is gonna keep it going. If that guy was staying on first, they probably would have had a play there. We're working to get Moncada another at bat to try and get him this cycle. We just got to get one more guy on and not hit into a double play. Ah, what a sinker on 3-2. All right, Sheets, can you do it lefty-lefty to get Moncada up to the plate again? Oh, there we go. We have a chance. Yohan Moncada coming up 4 for 4 already, triple shy of the cycle. Only thing is there's not really speed in front of him, so it really has to be hit in a perfect spot to get Sheets all the way around. Ah, and that's just another base hit. He's gonna drive in another run though, because the right fielder doesn't know what he's doing. 5 for 5 for Yohan Moncada, but you know he's not gonna get supercharged in this universe, because you know a 5-hit game for Moncada doesn't deserve a supercharge, because why would it, you know? I'm not still upset about that. Leury, is that gonna drop in too? It is. We're gonna try and get another run home, and we do. 14 runs on the board now. Oh, I hit that hard, but it's right to him. Okay, we'll just have to be content with a 5-run inning. And you know what? Instead of wasting Graveman's arm completely, he still had enough energy that he probably could pitch the next game. We'll just get Joe Kelly in here. He barely pitches anyway. Okay, let's not make this go any longer than it needs to. Dude. He's not gonna score. Is that gonna be an out? Nice. And it gets through, because of course it does. Alright. I don't think they're going to try and tag up on this. They are. Thanks for ending the game. There we go. Not even a perfect throw is needed. Eloy with the hose. 14-7. We got a football score in this one. Only one extra momentum. That is a fun game to end an episode on. Just an easy offensive performance there. That's always fun, and it always like makes me wonder why I can't just do that all the time. Like, it's legend difficulty. I know it's tough, but like sometimes you just have those games where you can't miss. All right, so our next key moment will be to beat Cleveland to assert more dominance as the division leader. We're up 3 games in the division now, projected to win 100. And I would say with the way we're playing, we should have the division locked up. We shouldn't lose the division lead for the rest of this season. But guys, that's where we're gonna end this one. Make sure, as always, you leave a like for me if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're approaching 750 subscribers, so that's like 3/4 of the way to that 1,000 mark. But guys, thanks for stopping by today. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you next time.